Alvaro. I'm Dr. Tashoya Darden. Thank you for coming in to see me today for your career choice interview. We'll start off by asking you a few questions, and hopefully by the end of it we'll be able to help establish what career choices will be good for you.
Sounds great. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. So please describe some of your strengths and skills in reference to different career choices.
In regards to career choices that I myself have considered, I'd say my strengths would be, I'm a very social person, although it takes me a little bit of time to warm up to somebody. Like once I get to know them, I can read body language pretty easily. I can see like if someone's comfortable with the situation or not, and I feel like that could definitely translate pretty well into a career in counseling. As far as weaknesses go, I know it sounds kind of weird, but I've always considered myself being too empathetic. Like when I see someone feeling pain from a part of their life, for some reason I feel like it can affect me as well. So it can be draining at times, but at the same time I feel like that's even more of a reason to kind of try to channel that into a strength that's more than a weakness.
Right. What are your various passions or interests? Do you have any passions? If so, what are they?
Sounds a little broad, but just enjoying life as simply as I can. I've always been the kind of person to enjoy quiet, harmonious surroundings. Basically, build myself a life where I don't have any sort of enemies or anyone who wishes ill upon me, and vice versa. Basically, just having a harmonious life in general. Also making sure that my loved ones, my family, and all my close friends are taken care of. If there's something I can do in my power to improve their life, then I'm happy to do it. That's what I would consider my passion.
Right. Now, can you see yourself doing a job that relates to this?
What I hope to do for sure. I always felt like if I could make a career out of helping people, if I could dedicate my life to that, that's definitely something I would consider being ideal.
Okay. So what characteristics would you say your job needs to have in order for you to be comfortably doing it, or at least efficiently doing it? What kind of characteristics would those be?
As far as characteristics that I could definitely see my ideal career having, I do enjoy face-to-face conversation, like face-to-face communication. That's definitely something that I've had many years of experience with in regards to customer service, plenty of years of retail. Honestly, the biggest part of any career that I want to choose has to be an honest environment. I've tried working in sales. I worked as a dog salesman at Petland, and when you try to convince someone who's trying to run a credit check for a $3,000 bulldog that they really don't need, that they need this dog, it makes you feel kind of like a terrible person for really trying to push that on them. So as long as I don't feel bad about what I'm doing at the end of the day, I'm okay with it.
Right, okay. So you would say, how important is it for you? Or how important?
I'd say it's insanely important for me to make sure that I'm not lying my way through life.
Right. What type of jobs do you enjoy doing or prefer doing? What would you say if you could decide on a job tomorrow, like that's what I'd do? What job would that be?
Honestly, I'd say my current career path of going to counseling is my ideal career choice at the moment. It's probably something that if I could choose to be in my ideal position tomorrow, that's what I would be doing. And that's not saying that I couldn't see myself enjoying other positions. I've considered careers in sales and marketing. I've considered working in education as well. Definitely a broad spectrum of different choices available, but I'd say the path I'm on right now is definitely one I'm excited to see where it goes.
Are there certain careers that have crossed your mind before that you would have?
When I was a kid, definitely I always like fantasized about being an astronaut, although my science grades never were up to par on that one. I've also considered going into marketing and sales. That's definitely one that I can definitely see myself doing, and computer sciences as well.
Okay. When making decisions about jobs, careers, family, home, it doesn't matter, what would you say, what order does it go in? Do you listen to your heart first of all? Do you listen to your mind? What's more important?
I definitely say it's a constant conflict of both. It's hard to isolate one and just listen to the other, even though like sometimes one might be the more ideal one to listen to. I'd say in regards to more of the important choices in regards to how my life is directed, I would usually use my heart first. My first instinct is to see how it aligns with my desires in life, like how it aligns with what I see myself doing in the future, ideally, obviously. But at the end of the day, you have to be very pragmatic and very calculated about your decisions, because if you follow your passions all the time without proper planning, without real stable thinking about it, I mean, you can definitely end up in somewhere you really don't want to be. Instead, I mean, I've switched majors about 2 times throughout my career here, and that's just because I try to follow my heart without really thinking about it, so definitely trying to improve on that.
Oh, wow. That's interesting. Now, when making a decision on a career, is the decision itself hard, or is it difficult to make the decision because of outside influences? So, would you say you rely heavily on outside influences to help you make your decisions, or?
Absolutely. The reason for that is because I've always seen myself as the kind of person that can make themselves comfortable in a multitude of situations. I think of myself as an adaptable person. That being said, I really do worry about how my decisions affect those around me, including my family and close friends, because at the end of the day, what I do is for them. So as long as I'm able to take care of myself financially and at least be somewhere I can feel semi-comfortable in, but at the same time improving the life of those who basically give me a reason to live, that's really all I ask for.
How does your family / important figures feel about your choice to do with your future, career choice?
They definitely feel it's an appropriate one. I mean, my parents have always praised me for being like the calm one who can talk people out of situations, like negative situations, and they feel it's definitely an appropriate choice for myself. I've also been suggested to go into sales as well because they feel like I'm very creative in that sense, and I guess they do. Yeah, they definitely support them for sure.
Okay. Okay, so what life responsibilities do you have now?
I mean, outside of the traditional responsibilities that we all have, I mean, in regards to going to my job Monday through Friday, paying my bills, nothing too much. There's not too many responsibilities I can think of at the moment, besides that I am an uncle and a godfather to my niece, so I definitely try to put in as much time with her as possible. Being a child from a broken family where I lacked a father figure, I can definitely see where a lack of guidance can cause a lot of damage to a child. So what I want to do is make sure that my niece never has to feel that she doesn't have anyone in her life, although she does have 2 very loving parents. I want to be there for her as much as possible.
Okay. Now, how will a career choice affect that which is so important to you now, or that which is your responsibility now?
I mean, unfortunately, there's one thing I have considered is that Seattle does seem to be an ideal market for if I do want to go into counseling as a career. And although that would put me a pretty considerable distance from her, and like physical distance, luckily technology can definitely help me with that. I mean, I've FaceTimed with her plenty of times before, so luckily technology definitely allows me to keep in contact with my family, even down in South America, pretty easily for the most part.
Right.
It's not the same as personal contact, but it definitely helps.
Right, sure it does. Have you made a big lifetime decision as it pertains to your career choice before? I.e. moved to another state, or...
I'd say moving here in the first place is, although I was raised in Georgia, I finished my high school career down in Ecuador, and I had many universities I could have gone down to there and stayed with family, but I decided to come back up here and kind of just give it a shot myself.
Oh.
I mean, you're only young once, right?
That's right. Does the unknown future cause you anxiety leading to other problems, or are you solely looking for a career choice?
I'd definitely say a little bit of both.
Okay.
I mean, it's just natural to feel a little anxiety in regards to an unknown future, but at the same time, it's definitely something that could be a source of hope as well. I mean, I'm 26, about to graduate with my 4-year degree, so it's definitely time to finish that up. And it's one of those things that, although I feel like I spent too much time here, I'm still young enough where I can do whatever the hell I want afterwards.
Yeah.
So, like I said, hopeful.
Right.
1, 2.
Hi, Alvaro. Thank you for coming to see me today. I'm Dr. Tashoya Darden. I'll be conducting your career choice interview, and I hope we'll be able to establish what career choices are best for you. Sorry, guys. We gotta make it believable this time. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hi, Alvaro. I'm Dr. Tashoya Darden. Welcome to my office. Guys, I don't know what.
Whenever you guys are ready.
Hold up, stop.